3:23 here. We'll see what people have for a kick. It's a three-person race at this point as they go into the next to the last turn. And we'll see what people have here for a kick, but someone would have to be running under 60 seconds in order to break 4:20 here. We suspect 4:25, 4:27 might be the time here. The third place runner moves up to second, as the Pinkerton leader has dropped back to third. And it looks like we have Manchester Memorials. We'll see if there's any stretch run here. I think leader's just going to run away. Well, we're going to have a stretch run here. Let's see if they can close it. He's going to, leader accelerates, and we're at 4:22, 4:25, 4:26, 4:26.81. What do you got? 1:07. So they're at a 2:14 pace, a fairly blistering pace for most of these, and they all may run personal bests. Looks like the Bishop Girton runner is going to take off here and try to pull away on strength, and got two central runners trying to reel her in. Looks like we're going to have a good stretch run here, and the rest of the pack has dropped back quite a bit there. Central runner moving up at the 200 meters to go. Moving up, turning it on a kick on the turn. And we're at 1:48 here. We may well see a Class L record here. We'll see what's happening here. She comes down the stretch. She's opened up a strong lead. They went through at 67, and she's pouring it on at 2:08, and runs to Hamburger in 2056.22. There's the gun. They're off one lap around. They'll maintain their lanes, and again, we won't know who's ahead until they come down to the top of the stretch. Although you can see, it looks like lane 1 or lane 2 has made up the stagger on lane 3, and looks like the outside lane may be out there for the lead as well. They're into the top of the far turn, and they're turning for home, and looks like we're going to have a fairly tight race coming down the home stretch here. And it looks like any one of three could win it here. And the end number 1 and number 2, and it's looking like it, and they'll go across the finish line at 1 minute. It was the first heat of the 300 meter hurdles. They start at the top of the backstretch, and they do 3/4 of a lap. And the hurdles aren't as high for the girls, but it's a long, tiring race, and we're going to have 3 heats here. And we can tell here by who's over which hurdle. Looks like we're going to have a potential stretch run here. You have jumpers and you have sprinters. And we have hurdlers. Looks like the number 1 is going to hold on here. 1 hurdle to go, and then 10 yards to the finish at 43-second quarter by the leader for Dover. Concord back about 8-10 yards as they go into the second, and Concord holding that much of a lead over the third spot. Goes into the far turn. Lead pretty much staying the same, maybe opened up a little bit, but the distance between the two of them aren't that much different. Between first and second and third. Looks like Dover has about a 15-yard lead. Maybe 20, 25, and coming up here on the pass to the third leg here, and we'll catch the time.